And it gives me great pleasure to introduce Virginia's Jobs Governor, Governor Glenn Youngkin. Governor.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
It's Wednesday. It must be a jobs announcement. I want to thank my friends from the General Assembly because you all just came back from a long session. And for those of you that think that it is a part-time job to serve in our General Assembly, you are wrong. It is a full-time job. And so thank you for the tremendous commitment that all of you are making. Secretary Slater, thank you. Thanks for your leadership. What he just described is our transformational efforts of driving Virginia's job creation, building a workforce to take those great jobs, not just of folks that are here today ready to work, but also making it easier for people to come from other states and work, and coordinate with great institutions of higher learning like our community college system, our four-year universities, and of course K through 12 is hugely important, not just for today, but for our future. And so, Secretary Slater, thank you for your leadership. How exciting is it to be at Germanna Community College? This is just awesome. I have to tell you that what's happening in our community college system is literally at the foundation of workforce development. And as our chancellor of our community college, David Dore, would say, we're blurring lines. We're blurring lines all over the place. We're blurring lines with K through 12. We're blurring lines with higher ed. We're blurring lines with people who are all of a sudden at the age of 50 saying, listen, I'm going to do something else, and finding a pathway to get there. That's what our community college system can do. It is a place to build bridges. It's a place where opportunities are created. And what is happening in our 23 great community colleges, like just here at Germanna, is literally at the foundation of the future of our workforce. So here we are. We're here with Amazon Web Services with one of the most exciting announcements that follows on from a commitment that was made back in January 2023, so a little bit more than a year ago, representing a commitment to the Commonwealth by AWS and a commitment from the Commonwealth to AWS to invest $35 billion in Virginia by 2040, the largest capital investment commitment in the history of the Commonwealth, and to bring tons of jobs. And so today we are celebrating the first wave of that commitment. And what an exciting wave it is. You're going to hear from a lot of people, but I just want to stop for a minute and remind everyone that this does not happen because of any individual. It happens because there is a huge team of folks from a variety of organizations locking arms together with a vision that says we can do this. And therefore, I'm going to thank a bunch of folks. And if I forget you, I'm sorry. I don't mean to, but there's a lot of folks who have done an enormous amount of work. And so I just want to start with our friends from the Amazon Web Services broad family. So you're going to hear from Shannon. But I also want to know Roger Wayner just does so much work. And I just want to thank, where's Roger? He's probably out building something somewhere. Knowing the guy. Yeah, he's doing more deals. He does an enormous amount of work. I just want to thank the AWS family for your tremendous commitment to Virginia and to all of the future Virginians who are going to work for you and around you. We have great partners from counties all over, from Louisa County and Spotsylvania County and Caroline County and Stafford County, and you're going to hear from county commissioners and county board chairs. But there are so many people that are negotiating documents and working and planning, and so I just want to thank everyone across our county infrastructure. The Virginia Economic Development Partnership, the General Assembly's Major Employment and Investment Project Approval Commission, which is critical in order to move these things forward, our Virginia Department of Environmental Quality, the Virginia Department of Transportation, the Rappahannock Electric Cooperative, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And of course, I want to thank our community college system, and I'll speak a little bit more to that later. So everybody has had a role here. And the great thing is this is the first wave, and there's more coming. And that's what's so exciting. let me just back up and talk a little bit about data centers and why data centers have such a ripple effect when they come to a community. They are an economic catalyst. And so, of course, there's the enormous investment associated with, of course, building a data center. There are all of the people that they employ. I mean, great jobs. I mean, the kind of jobs that provide careers for people. But there is an economic catalyst that happens here as well. There is an upstream ecosystem that has been built, supply chains, workforce training that feed into our data center community. And there's a downstream community that is built everywhere from development to cybersecurity, all the way through to all of the businesses that support these communities. This ripple effect is enormous. And for every single data center job, 4 people are hired. 4 more are hired around this ecosystem. That is why there is such an economic contribution. And then, of course, on top of that, there are the taxes that benefit the communities that they are in. And the tax contributions are huge for our counties. For every dollar that a county invests, there's $13 that comes back to them from this ecosystem. And so this is truly an engine of economic opportunity, which is why Virginia is so proud to be the international center of data center activity because of what it does for our Commonwealth. Now, one of the realities, of course, is for years, the epicenter of all of this has really been in the northernmost counties of Virginia, in Loudoun County and Fairfax County and Prince William County. And one of the great commitments from a number of players in this ecosystem has been to spread across the Commonwealth. And so we have seen the supply chain move across the Commonwealth. Botetourt County, Henrico County, and other places around Virginia have benefited from this ecosystem. We've also seen downstream investment for international cables to transmit data that come into Virginia Beach to Europe and South America and all up and down the East Coast. But what we are seeing now in such a great committed way is for the data centers themselves to move across Virginia. And we have representation in Wise County, in Mecklenburg County, in Greater Richmond. But this commitment that Amazon Web Services has made is so important. And so this is the movement of this economic ecosystem that is truly, truly a wave of opportunity now across the Commonwealth. And that's what is so exciting. This started a long time ago. AWS has invested over $60 billion in the Commonwealth of Virginia in the last 18 years and supports thousands and thousands of jobs across the Commonwealth. The partnership has stood the test of time, and that's why we're so excited that that partnership is expanding in such a large way. Without a question, this is not a pebble into a pond. This is a big boulder into a lake, but there are great ripple effects that happen all over the Commonwealth. So here we are. Let's go. Let's continue to drive ahead. Let's accelerate our lead. Let's accelerate this ecosystem. 70% of the global internet traffic comes through Virginia. And to that future, we know that we have to continue to build a workforce to support the cloud capital of the world, which is right here. And that's also what AWS is committed to. I have to say that these state-of-the-art data center campuses need extraordinary people to work there. And it's this commitment that AWS has been making and will continue to make to making sure that workforce is not only trained for today, but developed for tomorrow that is so exciting. And it's this commitment that I just want to take 2 seconds about, because what you just heard is that there's work going on in partnership with our community college system right now to train the fiber optic technical workforce in order to build all of this. And we need that workforce in order to deliver on wave 2 and wave 3 and wave 4, not just from AWS, but the rest of the data center players. And right now, there are at 6 community colleges across the Commonwealth working in partnership with AWS to train that workforce all over Virginia. And then second of all, there's partnerships that are being put in place with our K through 12 through the AWS Community Fund, which partners with our K through 12 in order to prepare them for this opportunity. You see, it's not just about building a building. It's about building this community and preparing people to thrive in it. And that's what makes me so excited. And so I just want to, I want to thank everybody for your tremendous work and your tremendous commitment to making this first wave of this vision a reality. And then again, I want to thank our friends from Amazon Web Services for their belief and their trust in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Over the last 2 years, we've demonstrated we can do this. We've had record job growth. We brought taxes down on Virginians. We've had record investment in education and in public safety and behavioral health. And this broad Commonwealth that has no rivals is demonstrating that we can, in fact, accelerate to a whole new level. We just have to stick with the plan, and the plan works. And so again, thank you all very much. Shannon, thank you for your leadership. And this is going to be an exciting morning for us to celebrate this next phase, this next ramp of acceleration for opportunity across the Commonwealth of Virginia. Thank you. God bless you.